Picture this. You're cruising down Mission Boulevard in your newer car, and suddenly a kid chases a ball into the street. Your forward collision warning should scream at you. Your automatic braking should kick in. But nothing happens because nobody calibrated your windshield after it got replaced last month. You're listening to the Speedy Windshield Repair San Diego podcast with your host, Stuart Rofa. Let's get into it. Hey there, this is Stuart, and you're listening to the Speedy Windshield Repair San Diego podcast. Today we're talking about what actually happens when you skip windshield calibration here in Mission Beach. And look, this isn't just some upsell thing. This is about whether your car's safety systems work when you really need them. So here's what I hear all the time from customers. My windshield looks fine, everything seems normal, so why do I need this calibration thing? I get it, right? The new glass looks perfect, the car drives the same, no weird noises. But here's the thing most people don't realize. Your car's brain has no idea where that new windshield is sitting. See, modern cars aren't like the old days where windshields were just, glass to keep bugs out of your teeth. Now there's cameras and sensors mounted right behind that glass, and they're controlling everything from your automatic emergency braking to lane departure warnings. These systems need to know exactly, and I mean exactly, where they're positioned relative to the road. When we replace your windshield, even if we get it perfect, there might be a millimeter or two difference from the original. Doesn't sound like much, does it? But to those cameras, that tiny difference is like suddenly being cross-eyed. They can't tell what they're looking at anymore. Now, here's how it actually works, and this is where it gets interesting. Your car's safety systems are basically doing geometry problems 1,000 times per second. The camera behind your windshield is measuring distances, calculating speeds, reading lane markings, all based on its exact position. So when that position changes, even slightly, everything goes haywire. Your forward collision warning might think that car ahead is closer than it really is. So it starts screaming at you on the 5 freeway when you're perfectly safe. Or worse, it might think objects are farther away, so it doesn't warn you when you actually need it. I had a customer last month, lives right here in Mission Beach, and she didn't calibrate after her replacement. 3 weeks later, she's driving past Belmont Park, and her lane keeping assist suddenly yanked her toward oncoming traffic. Turned out the system thought the lane was 3 feet to the left of where it actually was. And here's the thing about Mission Beach specifically. You've got tourists everywhere, kids on bikes, people walking between parked cars. Your pedestrian detection system needs to be spot on. You know what I mean? When someone steps out from behind a parked car near the boardwalk, that system better recognize what it's saying. Actually, wait. Let me back up and explain something most shops won't tell you. There are 2 types of calibration, static and dynamic. Static happens in the shop with special equipment and targets. Dynamic happens while you're driving. The car basically teaches itself by watching road markings and traffic. Some places try to cut corners and only do one or the other. But here's the insider secret. Most vehicles need both to work properly. The static calibration gets the basic positioning right, then the dynamic calibration fine-tunes everything based on real driving conditions. And here's what really bugs me. Some shops don't even mention calibration. They replace your windshield, collect their money, and send you on your way with safety systems that might not work. Then 6 months later, you're wondering why your dashboard looks like a Christmas tree with warning lights. Those warning lights aren't going away on their own, by the way. Your car's computer knows something's wrong, and it's trying to tell you. Some vehicles will actually shut down safety features completely until you get calibrated. So You lose your adaptive cruise control, your collision avoidance, everything. Okay, here's something most people don't know about insurance and legal stuff. If you get in an accident and the investigators find out your safety systems weren't working because you skipped calibration, your insurance company might push back on your claim. They expect those systems to function as designed. Plus, and this is starting to happen more, some states are requiring proper calibration after windshield replacement. California is probably heading that way too. So you might be looking at legal issues down the road if you don't take care of this. Before I let you go, let me rapid fire a few related questions I get. How long does calibration take? Usually about an hour, sometimes 2, depending on your vehicle. Can I drive while those warning lights are on? Technically, yes, but you're driving without safety features that could save your life. Will this affect my car's resale value? Absolutely. Dealers will spot uncalibrated systems during inspection and either walk away or knock thousands off their offer. Bottom line, skipping calibration after windshield replacement is like wearing a seatbelt that's not buckled. It looks right, but won't protect you when it matters. If you need windshield calibration here in Mission Beach or anywhere in San Diego, give me a call at 619-761-487. I'll make sure your safety systems work exactly like they're supposed to. Stay safe out there. Thanks for listening to the Speedy Windshield Repair San Diego podcast. If you need windshield repair or replacement in the San Diego area, give us a call at 619-761-48887 or visit speedywindshieldrepairs.com. We'll see you next time.
Crystal clear the open road, lifting up a heavy load, precision vision expertise, putting your whole mind at ease.